Yeah, so at the minute, St Ninians is, according to the Minister's responses yesterday, is 400 under capacity, give or take, and Ballacomene is 400 over capacity.
Oh, that's quite a lot.
So they're seeing this as a simple shift, but obviously what they've not taken into account is the fact they have failed to consult with parents.
So the event is essentially a lock-up event. We're taking public figures, politicians, and business people from around the island, and we're bringing them to custody where their colleagues or other people will be paying bail money to get them out, and that is essentially how we are raising funds for this event.
It's been a total refurbishment of the pool. We've replaced the rise and fall base to the pool. There's work's gone on underneath with the filtration system and how it's all treated and the likes as well. New flumes coming in, the changing area, or changing village, you know, new disabled changing areas. It's been, even roof lights, it's been a considerable work.
So this is today we're obviously laying the rails, you know, getting ready for the horse tram. So things have moved on quite a bit since we last spoke. Seen quite a lot of concrete go through and a lot of the initial sort of work. So yes, it's quite a sort of historic day really.
So we applied for the licence. We were waiting for a licence, so we made an application for a licence, and that's an alcohol, music and dancing licence. And we applied for all of the outside areas to be included, or at least these outside areas to include this space. Part of that was that we were going to redevelop this space, clear it up, tidy it up, which we have done, thanks to the help of some local contribution. We had a gentleman, very, very kind and generous gentleman called Graham Saunders, that came along from AAA Construction and really helped us blitz this area.
I mean, for the dredging point of view and reclaiming the land, what we dig out of the ground to do the dredging will be used to fill the and create the land. So no sand will have to be imported, and no sand will have to be dumped offshore, which we know from Peel is an issue. So, but undoubtedly we'd have to bring material in for the breakwater from across somewhere. I'm hoping we can get it from Glensander in Scotland and barge it in and drop the rocks in at low water.
It's a fantastic idea. It's about time Ramsey had something, an attraction in the north. It'll go hand in hand with the Queen's Pier as well, all the effort that's going into that. And well done to everybody involved. I look at the facility he's got here, shows the calibre of the gentleman in question, and he can make things happen. So I'm really pleased for them.
I think there's going to be a hardcore of people who are determined not to be convinced, and we've clearly got to do what we can to persuade them. I think it'll be ludicrous to suggest that we're going to get 100% support for anything as big as this, or as so much of a game changer, really, isn't it?
I started off bringing 60 companies to the Isle of Man and then realising that their definition of health wasn't what I thought. I'm looking at wellness rather than health. So the huge money behind the whole industry of health treatment or sick treatment.
Well, it's a mixed development. It got planning permission a couple of years ago as a mixed development. It was built in 1933 originally by the Isle of Man Bank as a bank. And then a couple of years ago it became, the bank sold it up and then it became empty for a couple of years. And we bought it and we decided to redevelop the site. So it's going to be a restaurant, 2 shops and 4 apartment units.